here at TNT Carded Hobby. This is Save the Game Store. This is a very special Save the Game Store. I have with me Tristan here, and he has some products that he'd like to open on camera for everybody. What are those products?
Hello, these are Magic the Gathering Universes Beyond with the Warhammer 40k universe. I'm not really a big of a Magic guy, but I think I would qualify as the 40k guy in the local area, would you say?
I would say so on the amount that GW loves you.
I wouldn't go that far. They always keep emptying my wallet. I just can't understand it.
That's love. That's GW love.
All right. So, let's just crack into it and
I guess we will be moving over to Tristan in a moment. He will start opening right now, and then he'll go through some of the items for there. So it'll take a little bit, but so we got the Universes Beyond in, and they were a pretty exciting product. We don't have anymore. I think that's true. Actually, we sold out of them like right away. We didn't get a lot. We've been looking to see if we can get more, but it doesn't look like we are going to get more. So it is very cool.
So I've tried to remain kind of unspoilered for decks, but obviously I have seen the commanders and all that because they're on the box and everything. One thing I will note with this Imperium deck is that they have Inquisitor Greyfax, who I'm not super familiar with, but it is odd to me that that we have the Swarm Lord, Abaddon the Despoiler, and Cesarek the Silent King against like just a regular old Inquisitor. And immediately we have a better commander, Marnius Calgar. That he would have been a way better commander, I think. Choose. Hold on, I'm kind of reading the. Okay. Grey Knight Paragon. Alright. Super cool. Space Marine Scout. Thunderwolf Cavalry. I'm noticing how so far it's a mix of various Imperial factions, which I kind of expected, but I'm a little disappointed by. Tell me if I'm like being too quiet or something. I'm not entirely sure. All right. Swords to Plowshares. Wow, that's not a thing I've ever thought of the Imperial as, or a concept that would be very Imperial-esque. I'm sorry, I'm kind of just going through for the art. I'm not really looking at the rules now, because I'm not a super into Magic the Gathering. Oh, is this basically just free mana? Or yes, awesome.
Yeah, that Soul Ring we just saw, that's one of the most broken cards in the format of Commander. It only works in Commander. Everywhere else it would just be banned outright because it is free mana. I mean, you pay it into like 1 to get 2, that's pretty good.
I'm looking at one of the lands here. Arcane Sanctum. I'm guessing this either counts as a plains, water, or a black one. I'm not really familiar with the terms again.
Yep, that is correct. That can tap for either one of those colors.
Okay.
So it's very versatile. It is kind of slower because it comes in tap, but other than that, it is very useful.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm pretty sure I've seen Arcane Signet somewhere around the Zeitgeist around here. Add 1 mana for any color of your commander's color identity. I'm pretty sure that's been seen.
Yeah, that's a
I've
nice 2-color mana rock. It is very powerful. So
Okay.
you're actually knowing your power level pretty okay on this. So.
Another land. The average Imperial planet right here. Dismal Backwater. If I'm going too slow, please tell me, because I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I think if you'd like to speed through it
Okay.
a little bit, just talk about the ones that actually catch your fancy.
Okay. Terramorphic Expanse. Sacrifice Terramorphic Expanse, search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. That sounds more like a chaos thing, I'm not gonna lie.
Actually, it's mana fixing. It's not chaos at all. You get what you
No.
want.
I mean like the Chaos faction, like Chaos Space Marines. You know?
Do they do a lot of terraforming? Because that's more like terraforming.
No, but the picture looks way more like it's a warpy thing.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, Celestine the Living Saint. Flying, lifelink. Lifelink, that's where if the card gets damaged, you get damaged, correct?
Incorrect. Lifelink is much better than that. Whenever you do damage with that card, you get that much life.
That's way better than I was thinking.
Yeah,
Awesome.
It's really good.
Healing Tears at the beginning of your end step. Return target creature card with mana value X or less from the graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. Yeah, that's pretty good. Defenders of Humanity enters the battlefield. Create X 2/2 white Astartes warrior creature tokens with vigilance. One thing I'm noticing, a lot of these Imperial creatures have vigilance, but Inquisitor Greyfax, she gives creatures vigilance, which I'm not sure how great that would be, but I can see how she would be good in a deck.
So in most instances, people say that vigilance is one of the weaker things you can have on a creature, but in a commander game, vigilance is extremely important because it allows you to attack anybody and still keep your defenses up.
Yeah. The only reason I'm bringing it up is because the games I do listen in on, vigilance is almost constantly brought up.
Yeah, 'cause everyone's like undervalued that. They're like, oh, I think vigilance is horrible. And until it's actually used on them, they're like, oh, now I can't attack you. They're like, yeah, vigilance is great. Sorry, this is command.
Kind of backtracking a little bit, but kind of a neat buff card. For the Emperor, creatures you control get a 2/2 and gain vigilance and lifelink until the end of turn. That sounds really powerful, I'm not gonna lie.
Is that instant or sorcery?
Sorcery.
It's not that powerful.
Well,
You can't trick people. See, with an instant speed, what you can do is you can like make people really bad at combat. With that one, they know it's coming. They know how to react. So it's actually one of the weaker ones.
okay, but it's still a decent buff, I would think. Yes?
It will definitely increase your creature's power and everything for sure.
Like
the only thing is, like I said, your opponent gets to react to it like right away. They know what's happening.
Yeah.
It's not like aha, I got you. You know.
Not really, but it would seem good for like a push. That's what I'm
Yeah,
arguing.
you can push forward. You can like definitely push the line for sure.
Yeah.
As long as you're like a lot of weedies, a lot of little small to the ground creatures. Now you're not that small anymore. You're definitely getting up to fight.
Yeah. Our sound guy is muttering something about rats.
Yeah, he loves his rat deck. He just wants to make all his rats immense.
Silence you and your rats.
Yeah, he is silenced forever now.
Squad has an additional cost to cast this spell, you may pay 2 any number of times. When this creature enters the battlefield, create that many tokens that are copies of it. Oh! So this is basically like half a creature card, half a token card. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, that's Brigand Reinforcement. So the idea behind that is like the Imperium always brings reinforcements.
Yeah, fair enough. Vexilus Praetor, that's a really cool picture of Custodes. Aegis of the Emperor. Commanders you control have protection from everything. Sounds a bit OP, but okay.
Yeah, you are
but
right.
I can already think of ways to get around that. Pretty sure.
So what if your commander was able to do combat damage, kill him? What do you think that does protection from everything?
You want it? You raise a compelling argument.
that means that creature cannot be blocked by any creature on the battlefield.
Yeah.
So you just get through. As long as they don't have like a way to deal with that, you're winning.
A psychic abomination. When a Sister of Silence enters the battlefield, counter target instant spell, sorcery spell, activated ability, or triggered ability. Yeah, that's more accurate. Arco-Flagellant, Primaris Eliminator, Assault Intercessor. Ooh, that's rough. Chainsword. Whenever a creature an opponent control dies, that player loses 2 life. Oh, that's warped. I love it. Ooh! Belisarius Call. I'll admit, I'm kind of a AdMech player, so any AdMech cards, I'm kind of looking to build solely a AdMech deck. So he would be nice. Birth of the Imperial. What is this? As a saga enters, after you draw step, add a lore counter. Sacrifice after 3. Create a. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what this card is, but okay.
So it's an enchantment that stays on the battlefield just for a short amount of time. That's going to be like 3 rounds and it kind of disappears itself. Each time you go to a new round, you go to a new chapter on the saga.
Oh!
And it does whatever
okay.
it says.
Okay.
So it's really kind of a neat thing. I actually love playing around with those, resetting them, and making sure they never... It's actually kind of fun.
Just like kind of like reflipping.
yeah, you'd flicker it out. Yeah, so you'd be like, oh, and before it gets that 3, I guess we're going to do 1 again. Some are more powerful when they do that. Others are weak. So knowing which one's flicker is...
depends on the card, I imagine. Yeah. Calidus Assassin. I hope there is a... What is it? I want to say Caluxus, but no, that's the psychic one. What is the super crazy one? Oh, it's slipping out of my... It's on my tongue. I'll come back to it when I remember in like 5 minutes. Ooh, this would be a good commander card if it can. I'm not entirely sure.
Is it legendary?
It is a legendary creature. This would be
your commander.
Okay. Could be a good commander for a lore-wise at least, or Imperial Guard deck. Exterminatus. Somehow knew this was going to be in here. Non-land permanents. Your opponent control lose indestructible until end of turn. Destroy all non-land permanents. So does that mean you play the card and then all the lands your opponent controls loses?
Non-land itself.
Oh, okay, my bad. Never mind. Because that'd be OP. Everything loses indestructible, and then it's destroyed immediately.
That's what causes flipped and broken tables.
Ooh, another kind of a decent commander then. There are a lot of legendary creatures in this deck. Oh my goodness. Or at least from what I imagine this is going to be. Okay, hold on.
Hold the phone.
You're
What
telling
is
me
that?
you're telling me Inquisitor Greyfax is the commander for the Imperial deck when we could have had the Emperor himself. What the heck? I'm calling shenanigans.
Come on, he's old and he's in a chair. What can he do? Run an empire?
Quite a lot. That's why that's why they're keeping him alive. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're getting into the apocalypse, buddy. Or apocalypse rules. Knight Paladins, that's a kind of a minor Titan unit. And a Reaver Titan, which is as tall as my torso. As a model.
Oh, I was like, that's not that tall. And now you put like scale into it. It's pretty tall.
That's pretty freaking tall.
That's like, I think that classifies as a mountain.
Yes, that is literally a moving mountain. I'm gonna have to go through these just to get the rules, but I'm kind of trying just to look at the art and the pretty pictures.
Yeah, the art is amazing on that. Everything is so concise, and it just fits Warhammer so much.
Well,
I love it.
To be fair, they have a lot of art to draw on because
They do.
like if you look at the old codexes and books and all that, it's a lot of pretty art.
That's not like an anime, is it?
No.
Where you only got like 2 scenes, you get the same scene over and over again.
No, it is not.
Those are one of the worst crossovers you could do.
Oh, a 40K anime. I don't even want to think
No,
about
not
it.
40K. I'm just talking like any anime into like a card game. Sometimes you get trapped, because you have so many cards, and you're like, oh wow, that looks a lot like these scenes. Oh, I guess I just took the whole frame.
Yeah, fair enough.
Also, animation leads itself to copying a lot of its stuff, so it's not even that.
Well, I'm not entirely sure what grabbed my attention. Perhaps it's the priest just spouting off flames out of one hand. Destroy all creatures with a power greater than target creature's power. Oh, so you could like target just like a simple 1/1 grunt and suddenly the whole board is wiped, is what I'm hearing.
That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, so, yeah, that's not good.
That sounds...
What?
Destroy all creatures with power greater than target creature's power.
Yeah, so all the 1/1s get to stay, and everything else gets to die.
That sounds like it's going to be a good card, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it really depends. If you're running like a lot of small, low-to-the-ground creatures, perfect for you. Nobody else is going to be the same. Because a lot of people don't run a lot of weeds. So you just be like, weeds win.
I'm gonna call it up front right now, but I'm gonna bet that's what the Tyranid deck is going to be. Just a massive token deck.
You'll be surprised. It's actually kind of a mess.
Oh no.
It doesn't know what it wants to be.
To be fair, that's kind of what the Tyranids, except with a little more direction. It doesn't want to be anything concrete.
Yeah, so what you got is you got like this, I want to create tokens, but I also want to be +1/+1 counters is what you have a theme going on there, and another like little sub-theme going through there too. So it's really kind of, you really have to kind of cater that deck to how you want to build it, because it's not going to be really working that much out of the box. But that being said, I did play it. I did better than I thought I would. I changed the commander out for the other commander in there, not the Tyranid leader, but it was a ton of fun.
Yeah. That Night Desecrator got effed up. Oh my goodness. The head melted through. Overflow. You may pay an additional 2 non-color any number of times as you cast the spell. As Overflowing Chalice enters the battlefield with a charge counter for each time it was kicked. Flip, add colorless mana for each charge counter on Overflowing Chalice. Wait.
Yeah, so that's actually pretty okay, but you're going to be playing it in a different type of deck. So you'll be playing that in a proliferate deck. So you'll just be like, hey, I'm just going to pay the 2, and then by like turn 3, it'll have 9 on it. Sorry, guys. It's going to tap for 9.
No, I was just wondering what it does.
That's what it does. It taps for mana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So for how many it has on it, how many counters, that's how much it taps for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's not a picture I've seen before. Kind of like, it looks like a tomb for a bunch of space marines, which I've never actually really seen. For a moment, I thought this was a Tyranid land, because, well, I mean, look at it. Add 1 mana of any color that a land an opponent controls could produce. Okay.
Yeah, these are all the lands. We could probably go through those pretty quick.
Yeah.
Because we can start moving on to the next one. I think we are going to split this video into 4 different sections, just to kind of help everybody keep the video down a little bit, so that's kind of bite-sized. So,
Okay.
We're definitely going to be moving on to the next one. Yeah, that hard card is your commander card, but it's just a little thicker.
And then the
tokens. Oh, the beautiful tokens. They're double-sided, by the way, so if you flip them over.
Hold on. It's a clue.
That's the end of part 1 of the series for the commander decks. We're going to be having these series come out within the week, so it'll be one day, next day, and the day after. So it'll be pretty fast. So just come back each day to find out more about this. Also, remember, hit like, subscribe. Your friend networks are better than my friend networks, so please share. And if you like what we're doing a lot, you can partner with us by joining our Patreon. That would be amazing. Thank you so much, and we will see you in episode 2.
Here I am again, music's playing but it doesn't feel right. Liquid courage please, I need the confidence tonight. But no drink is enough for me to have the nerve this time.